Hello all, I'm back. Though not for long, I don't really know. I just felt like making a video today. This is the Toliss A319 in the EasyJet colours, if you're blind, and I'm going to fly it. I think that's a pretty solid plan for the day. I've done, as usual, all the interesting things inside, so the flight plan is set. The ground services are there, but yeah, let's just run through the flight plan, I suppose. I don't know what I used to do when I made these videos, but it's so long. Ooh, that's not really working well. Okay, well, so we're going to take off from Bristol, which is where we are, and we're going to land in Manchester at some point with a little bit of luck. So we're taking off of runway 27, and we then fly. I need to flip that switch, and then we kind of take off and we rock up north, pretty much fly over my house, and then we eventually turn and land at Manchester. Sounds like a pretty solid plan to me, and I think, without further ado, we should just do it. So I'm going to start clearing away some of my ground services here. How do I do that? Ground handling, show control widget. We're gonna do that in a second, but before we do, we need to close some doors. So close, 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 close. So those should close. Blah, blah, blah. Can't see anything. Yes, they're closing. Physics working very well there. And then we're going to just start taking some of these guys away. Wonderful. We're all loaded up. We've got 114 passengers and 4.8 tons of fuel. 4.8 thousand kilos. I think we'll rock with that. And let's get rid of the bus. Perfect. Oh, that's not working. There he goes. So they run into each other. Perfect. Okay, that's cleared. So we're going to stick on the beacon and we're going to get ready for our pushback. We're going to stick on the APU, so that's ready to go when we are ready. And let's get better pushback pre-planned. Where is 27? I think I should figure that bit out first. 27 is 9, so it must be the other one. Process of elimination working well. So there. Perfect. Oh yes. Oh, I'm a good pilot. I really am. Incredible.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you're ready.
Yep. I'm just going to wait for this bus to finish crashing. Sound. He's finished. Wait for the APU to come online, then we'll ditch the exterior power, external power. Come on then. Come on then. I haven't got all day. Available external power gone. Oh, it's getting loud in here. Better pushback. No, that's not what I want. I want this one. This one. Aircraft configuration, ground services, external power can go. And that means I am ready for pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Hopefully this isn't too loud for all my viewers. Sound. What? What's happened here? Bump those up a little bit, I think. Please use only... Oh, okay, understood. Oh, okay, that makes complete sense. Really doesn't. Well, hopefully it's not too loud and you can still hear me. Or, if you don't like me, probably a good thing that you can't hear me. So, win-win, maybe. Here he comes. We'll put in a random score code. Good. Professional flying.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Here we go. Good, I'm set in real life, got my joystick out. Happy times. Happy times. What is the QNH here? That is a good question. We are 3018, and for some reason X-Plane doesn't adjust for where you are, so I have to do it like that.
Bypass pin inserted.
Release parking brake, no problem, thank you, I will.
Starting pushback, and you may start engine.
Wonderful, we are moving. Yes! Oh, how wonderful. Okay, ignition. Engine number 2. And there we go. Slowly spooling up. Yes. Good. Engine 2. Oh, we've got a discrepancy between our barometers. Perfect, let's fix that. Okay, engine number 2, I think good start. Engine number 1. There we go. Good start on engine number 1. That's handy. There we go.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
We're a flapped 1 departure today. Let me just check my V speeds. 142, 149 and 152. Flexing at 65, so fairly long runway. Wonderful. Okay, we're disconnecting.
Toliss disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Here we go, he's off. Hand signal on the left. Yes, Yes, hand signal received. Right. Auto brake set max. Cabin we'll check in a moment. Takeoff configuration, let's just check. Takeoff configuration is normal. Wonderful, parking brake off, and we'll begin taxiing out. Okay, here we are coming up on the runway. Runway 27. Cabin has been alerted. Cabin is ready. I do have the X, whatever it's called, oh shoot, X-Plane Realistic, that tells me anyway. X-Plane Realistic installed, so we have some sort of dynamic views which are influenced by the G-forces in the simulator. Okay, on runway 27. Lights on. Ready, flaps 1, spoilers armed, engines working, always a good check. Take off, the landing lights are on, let's set the clock. And let's get out of here. 50%. $80 knots. V1. Rotate. Cutting a little bit short there. Positive rate gear up. Bit of a crosswind there as we took off. Not a huge fan of the crosswinds. Throttles to climb. Autopilot 1. Flaps retracted. Lovely. And they're gone. Ground spoilers disarmed. Set these to, that's on auto. Keep the fasten seatbelt sign on until we pass this first turn. Speed. Let the plane decide now. Right, we hold at 5,000 for a little while. So we get to D1500 and then we start climbing again. Should have set transponder to TARA, my fault. And And that is the departure from Bristol. Okay, so we've made it to 24,000 feet, which is our cruising altitude today. Obviously it's very low because, I mean, pretty much we have to descend straight away anyway. It's only about a half-hour flight. And at this time I typically go through the comments on my dying YouTube channel. Tiger Games says he wants a download link for the A320-200. Tiger Games, just try googling it. A320 explain. I'll give you everything you need. No auto brake or speed brakes. Nice to see pilots showing their own mistakes. Yes, I didn't realise I made those mistakes, but thank you Ray Reynolds for pointing that out to me. Basel to Manchester, my video Name Me Stuff and Vlogs says link please. Link please for what? Perhaps you could clarify which link you would be after. What else have we got here? A lot of these don't make any sense, but I do enjoy reading them. Nico Fails says noob with lots of O's. Ouch, that cuts deep. That cuts deep. I should reply to that, just for a laugh. But I don't have Wi-Fi, which could be a problem. I need to respond. Oh, I'm gonna have to let that one slide. Where did you get the Lanzarote map details from? Now that is a good question. There is a company called FlyX that does loads of scenery stuff, and a lot of it's free. If not all of it's free, so Google FlyX scenery for X-Plane, and then you'll find all the Lanzarote stuff that I did. I didn't do, but I flew into, and I used someone else's work to make my channel look good. So happy you're uploading again. Ooh. Yeah, kind of on and off with that. Sorry, Glams4. I mean, come on, guys. Can you make these names easy for me to pronounce, please? Please. And that's it. I did have, for a time, X-Enviro installed on this, but my computer couldn't handle it, so I'm now back to SkyMax Pro, which isn't as nice, but at least I can run at a frame rate above 1. What are we? 30, 42, 45. I mean, for a GTX 1060, that's not too bad at 1080p. We'll take that. Right, I'll see you closer to the airport. You probably just bombed past our top of descent. Oh wow, great timing. Yes, there we go. Right, we're coming down. I'll see you closer to the airport. Okay, so here we are, about 20 nautical miles away from Manchester, at the business end of the flight, where things start to get mildly interesting. So, what do I need to do? I'll worry about that in a minute. The computer does a very good job of doing all that for me, because this is an Airbus, and you don't really need to fly an Airbus. Down through 7,000, landing lights are on. Stick some other lights on just for the sake of it. The wind doesn't really need to be on yet. and nor does that. So, for the sake of being proper, I'll just leave it. Okay. There it is, Manchester. And our field is over here somewhere. Yeah, I'll find that eventually. Getting a little bit bumpy, we've got a crosswind of 40 knots or so. Smacking us right in the side. Hopefully that turns into more of a headwind as we come into land. Right, 6,000. Let's drop it all the way down. This could be interesting. Got some proper bumps going on here. Down, we're going to go flaps 1. And activate the approach phase. Whoa. That's not what we want at all. There we go. So that kind of headwind's now turned into a tailwind. Oh no, it was always there. What am I talking about? Making excuses. Okay, we can set the auto brake to low. Ooh, pretty tough for the plane to fly in these conditions. We can find once we've made the turn because it will be a headwind. This needs to be 10-15. Spoilers at kind of a quarter. Ooh, I'm popular. Got a message. Incredible. Okay, seems the speed's managing itself well now. We're going to arm spoilers. Flaps 2. They've modelled the wing flex pretty well here. Discrepancy again between the barometers. Let's deal with that. Whee! Oh, that's not helped things. I can't get it. I can't get it. Yeah. Close. So close. Oh, bugger. Oh god, no. There we go, finally. Okay, that is now a very strong headwind. Not the best day to be landing in Manchester. That's what I've decided. Flaps 3. Approach. Whoa, yes. 32 knot headwind. Flaps, no, not flaps full just yet. It's a bit premature. Oh, this is going to be great fun. 27 knot headwind. It is going down. The wind I was told was 190 at 14. It is not that. More or less actually. Apart from the actual speed. 2500 flaps full. Gear down. Okay. Still can't see the airport. These clouds are not helping the situation. Make sure that cabin's checked. Okay, there's the runway. Just behind that cloud there. With this ridiculous headwind. The landing gear down, signs on, cabin is ready, spoilers armed, flaps full. And because it's an Airbus, I'm still not doing anything. Just sitting here watching it like you are. Oh yes, look at that, a bit of physics. Okay, 2 white, 2 red. Good sign. This is slightly distracting. I know where I am now. Okay, it's turned to a 16 knot slight crosswind. Sure, that's going to be interesting. Oh. Okay, that's slightly distracting as well. Much more stable approach now. Autopilot 1 and 2 off. I'm actually flying now. So this is when everything's going to go wrong. 500 feet, yes. Checked. 2 white, 2 red.
check.
And we're down. Reverses. Knots. No, that's 80 knots. Oh well, I can't see. Manual braking. And here we are, Manchester Airport. Flaps retracted. Landing lights off. and we'll taxi out. APU start. And those gates closest to us are typically the EasyJet gates, so we're going to go straight into one of those. Now the rudder. Oh my! This is really well modelled. This airport. I think Aerosoft did it. It's pretty much spot on. Radisson Blue Hotel over there, and the airport here. If you couldn't tell, pretty good. Right on, guys. Oh yes, bit of a drift on that turn. Took that at 17 knots. Okay, that's the Emirates gate. We're going to take gate number 8. Here it is. Autogate, please work today. There it is. A319. Lead off some speed. Okay. We're down, APU is alive, so we can turn the engines off. Engine 1 and 2. Parking brake set. Wing light off. Taxi light off. Should have been off a while ago, sorry about that. Don't need to bleed really. Okay. Engines bleeding out. Beacon off. Jet bridge should be... Yep, there it is, perfect. Sound. Right, let's have a look at that landing. Brakes are hot, I can understand that. Shift 5. We're going to go this view here first. Oh, yes. From the wing. Let's bring it forwards. Around there is fine. Seems like the plane's got some holes in it. A little bit brutal. Shift 5. Oh, that's loud. Why so loud? Yeah, not too bad. One more look from here. That's pretty good. I'll take that. Very central. Actually see it from here. Oh, yes. Perfect touchdown spot. Perfect touchdown spot. Okay, jet bridge is attaching. And we'll call the video there. Thanks for watching.